Hey guys, what's going on? As you can tell, this is not my normal setup. I am going through some issues. I'm trying to switch over a computer and haven't got a chance yet, so I'm using something different to shoot with, and I hope that it makes it to the internet because I'll have to use also something to get it there. I'll do my best to try to get the intro to look like it normally does or whatever, but if for some reason it's not there, you'll know why. What I'm coming here today to do is to actually show you a box I got here. I'll just lift it like so. This box, and from the title you probably already know, is from my good buddy Travis, PLANETBIERWAGEN. He said he was going to send me something. I've got something going your way, man, as soon as I can. I'm working on it this week. I've already actually started a box and I'm putting some stuff in it. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. And I'm going to actually have a bonus unboxing after this, so we can do this kind of like a awesome mail day, because it's always awesome mail day when Travis sends something. But since I got two things today, let's go ahead and do that too. Okay. All right. Now into Travis's box. Got it open here. It's just out of sight, but sorry you guys. This camera setup is horrible. I apologize, but either way, here is the note. It says, Clinton, this time around I have decided to send you Dick. You know, the 1999 film starring Kirsten Dunst and Michelle Williams? Smiley face. I don't know if you own it, but it is a personal favorite of mine. It also features a slew of comedy greats: Will Ferrell, Dave Foley, Bruce McCulloch, and many more. Also included on Blu-ray. Maybe I should try to open some of this up. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and start looking through the stuff so we won't run it, because I'm not for sure I'll be able to edit this really good. So let's see what's going on here. Ooh, we got another OMFG series, Series 2. He sent me Series 1, if you guys remember that. Looks like we're going to have some good close-ups with this camera, but yeah, that's cool. OMFG Series 2. If you're unfamiliar with these guys, it's very much in the vein of like the muscle figures of the 80s, but it's done by October Toys. If you're familiar with Toy Break, it's always fun to watch those guys over at Toy Break. And, whoa, we got all kinds of cool stuff here. Oh, skull erasers. He did mention that some of the stuff my girlfriend's kids might like, and I thought, you know what, there is some cool stuff here that I don't know if I want to let go. Just going to say that. Ooh, we have a Lego minifigure again, like a blind package. We can open that up and see what we get. It's always fun opening blind packaging. One more little split there. I'm going to pull out the instruction thing first, so you guys can get a look at what is possible. It's pretty cool looking stuff. I sure dig that one-eyed monster. There's like a creepy looking alien. Oh, there's a guy in a chicken suit. Some pretty cool ones. Let's see what we got. I'm going to dump it into the old hand here. I think I have a pretty good idea what it's going to be. See if you guys can tell. And I'm going to do it without instructions, using all my Lego abilities. I think I can do it. I have lots of experience with Legos when I was a kid. I always really enjoyed Legos. It was a cool thing that I did with my cousins that to this day I still have fond memories of. We used to have a giant drawer over at my cousin's house. During the summer he had all of his Legos in there, and it was, you know, one of those things where he was only there during the summer, you know, and so he had this giant drawer, and it was literally a hodgepodge of different things. Back then it was mostly like city stuff, or you'd get like gas stations, you know, race cars, that kind of stuff. There wasn't quite as much adventure, you know, pirates and whatever, you know, as there are nowadays. But the cool thing is, we used to take that humongous drawer of stuff and we would just make something. We might spend half the summer making it. And one summer we made a giant theme park and we made rides, and we had people taking tickets, and we went to my cousin's dad's work and made little tiny stickers. And from these little stickers, we were able to put the things on there that said like hot dog stand or whatever, you know. Here we go, in full effect. That is the knight. Cool little guy there. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Those are always fun. I really enjoy the Lego figures. It's just a really nostalgic thing for me. Ooh, that's interesting. Chocolate rocks. Tin Man. Confectionery snacks. Chocolate rocks. That's interesting. It's a little early in the day. I mean, I'm sure you guys don't know what time it is, but it's like 9:30 in the morning. So I'm going to hold off on that. Try that next time, but I appreciate it. It looks awesome. It looks really fun. This was on top. That is awesome. I think these are called blocks, B-L-O-X. This is a Batman blocks. That's really cool. And nice representation of like classic Batman. I've got a fondness for like the blue Batman, just because that's what there was up until 1989. Of course, the Batman movie that we think of as Batman, that was the first thing that I think really kind of killed the blue suit for a while, and it never kind of came back except for in classic form. Oh, here's a Blu-ray of Kill the Irishman. Haven't seen that yet. That looks cool. Oh, it's got Ray Stevenson, Vincent D'Onofrio, Val Kilmer, and Christopher Walken. If you haven't yet, go to Owen Neal's channel and listen to him do Christopher Walken. If you can't find the video, message him and he'll tell you which one it is, because you got to hear his Christopher Walken. Shout out to Owen Neal. Okay, and then here is the DVD he was talking about, Dick. I do remember this. I think this came out like in the late 90s, 99. I remember being in college and this coming out, and at the time, I was a history major, so I was doing lots of research type papers on President Nixon, and I was always intrigued by this, but for whatever reason, it just kind of bypassed me, and then it was just seemed like it was gone forever. Wow, Michelle Williams and Kirsten Dunst look so young in this. Which I'm sure they were. They're not old or anything now, and that was quite a while back. Here's an October Toys OMFG Series 2 bookmarker. That's cool. Has a list of all the guys that are probably here. Which I'm going to show you this on the back too, just in case you missed it. Gives you a list of the characters there. Some cool ones. I like that they finally made that mouth. It's the OMFG logo. They made that into like an actual guy. That's cool. Alright, back to the box. These little things like this make me so nostalgic. This, to me, is... oh wow, it's the same ones I had. It just blew my mind. When I was a kid, one of my favorite things was to go to like TG&Y and this place called... Ben Franklin's Nickel and Dime, I think it was what it was called or something like that. It was equivalent of like a penny store. And when I was a kid, I'd just get like change. You know what I mean? Like, here's 50 cents. And God, that makes me seem so old, because you can't really buy anything 50 cents nowadays. But when I was a kid, you could go get like a 25-cent pop, and then you could go get like a nickel and penny candy at this place. And then when you were left over, they had this little container of like nickel toys. And it was a lot of guys like this. Now the thing was, it was a little bit different plastic. This is a harder, more brittle plastic. The other kind was like just a regular plastic. But these same little alien dudes, I remember these guys, and they're really small. They're the size of like army men, you know. This is the girl I remember the most. God only knows why, but I had like a lime green and a purple looking version, like a pink looking version, and it's supposed to be like this, just in space. This girl standing by a computer. Here's a guy with a ray gun, kind of in classic poses. This guy looks like he's maybe got like a lightsaber type sword. Here's a guy that I remember. I did have this guy too, because he's just kind of like free falling, like he's just like an astronaut looking dude. And here's a guy that apparently is a mixture between like Chewbacca and something, I don't know. He's got antennae. But, and then there's this jet. Because apparently this is like sort of going for the jet look and the X-Wing fighter look, which probably a good grab for sci-fi-ish type stuff. So that's cool. But yeah, I used to get things like that, and it was like kind of a cool thing because I would just get slowly a few of them, and then later on, after I had maybe like 20 or 30, I saw that they had a full pack. Apparently somebody had broken a pack to sell those for like a nickel. But they had a full pack that you could get for like $1 or something like that was really big. And there had some different ones I didn't have, and I ended up getting those later. So then I had a whole bunch of them. And a cool thing I used to do when I was younger is we used to try to make a game out of it. My grandparents had a giant chessboard, and we used to play. We used to try to make up games with it, which to this day I still enjoy, things like that. Trying to make a game. Here's an OMFG sticker. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. Ooh. He sent me a ultraviolet code for Suits Season 1. Thanks, man. That's awesome. Oh. One more of these guys. This guy I remember having too, because I remember he's like a mixture between R2-D2 and a calculator. Another one of those little dudes. Oh. And another spaceman. This one's got like a hose. Alright, now we've got a blind box of a Domo. And this one is Superhero Domo. And on the back it shows the ratios, like who's easier to find, who's more difficult. There's those 3 Batmans I was talking about, of course, more like classic blue, and then the black version, and the solid black, like the movie version. A couple of versions of Robin, a couple of versions of Superman. There's Clark Kent in Superman's suit, Aquaman, Captain Marvel, Flash, Green Lantern, Riddler, and Two-Face. That's interesting. Didn't expect Domo villains. I'm assuming this might be a series because I can't imagine them not putting the Joker in first, but maybe that's coming. But let's open it up and see what we get. Oh, has a note right there. He snuck this in on me. It says, here are a couple of extra DC Domo doubles I wound up with. So this isn't an actual blind box. It's actually doubles, but that's cool. I'm actually getting 2 Domos, so that's even better. Let's see who we get. Ooh, nice. Batman and Robin. Pretty cool. Yeah, that is very awesome. Thank you, sir. That is really cool. And let's see what else. We got some more comics. Oh, wow. Mars Attacks, the real Ghostbusters. This is like a... IDW does these really big crossovers, and this time they did a big Mars Attacks thing. That's cool. I haven't got to see any of those. Adventure Time, number 13. That's awesome. Master of the Universe, Origin of He-Man, 1. And Origin of Skeletor, 1. That's cool. I always like Master of the Universe stuff. Here's a Goon 34 and 36. I used to read Goon a long time ago, and I'm way behind though. Oh my gosh. Travis, you have no idea. Her little boy has been dying, literally talking about it almost every day, about wanting to find Battle Beasts. This will make his day and then some. Thank you so much for that, because I haven't found it anywhere. So that's very cool, and he'll be very thankful for that too, so thank you. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. That's cool. I haven't read any of that yet. Oh, New 52 Batgirl Annual. That's awesome. I didn't pick that up. Ooh, New 52 Justice League Zero. Captain Marvel, Shazam by Jeff Johns. I didn't check that out either. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 39. Amazing Spider-Man 692. That's a really thick issue. Oh, this is cool. Oh wow, that is really, really cool. I'm really digging that. This is Gen 13 homage or homage spring. And then on the flipper back, he's got this Gen 13 cover, which I've seen this and I wanted it and I could never find it. But it's the Pulp Fiction cover, which is really, really cool. That is awesome. Thank you, man. Ooh, some Savage She-Dragon. That's cool. I used to read Savage Dragon a long time ago. You must be reading my mind, because the next thing is also another thing I've been meaning to check out and I keep forgetting is Axe Cop. Travis was kind enough to send me Axe Cop. This is something I've talked about with several people, including Owen Neal. I didn't realize the story behind Axe Cop, which is, I think it's a young boy was making up this story, and then the guy drawing it and writing it was just putting it into a comic form, which I don't know exactly, the whole story of it, but it's something to that effect, which to me is just sounds awesome. I mean, I can't even think of a cooler idea because it's so original and at the same time, it's like one of those things where it could go anywhere. I mean, that's literally an unpredictable comic series. He also sent me Ghostbusters. I actually found some of these little packs not very long ago at Walmart, and this is one of the ones they didn't have, which is this. This is what they call the I think Filmations Ghostbusters, something like that, which is different than the real Ghostbusters. There was a whole dispute in that. I'm sure Travis has probably explained that before. If not, you can probably find that on his channel. But this was an alternate version of the Ghostbusters cartoon from the 80s. And I always thought it was interesting because it's the one that I didn't get to see very much. I remember the real Ghostbusters being on all the time. And this one I only caught occasionally. And then in hindsight, I wish I would have. These guys here, I got some slug zombies, which is pretty cool. I think this is something, I don't know if these are the same. This is Series 3 and Series 4. So I'm thinking I may give this to my girlfriend's boy. These are pretty cool. I don't know which ones comes with which ones. You guys, I'll let you look at the backs there. Maybe that'll show up well enough that you can see some of it. But without opening those, I may surprise them and let them have that, since he said that some of this stuff I could give to them, and that's definitely something to be cool. Okay, let's go ahead and finish the letter here. Also included on Blu-ray, Kill the Irishman, co-starring one of my favorite actors, Vincent D'Onofrio. Also featured Christopher Walken, and he pronounced it Christopher Walk, and he put a hyphen in there. You also find the ultraviolet digital code for Suit Season 1. Hopefully you can use it. You're also getting an array of toys, comics, and other crap. Not the most exciting package I've ever sent. Hey, I am super stoked. I mean, granted, it's like, 9:30 in the morning or whatever, but I'm super excited, especially those comics. There's some great comics in there. I've got movies. I've got all kinds of stuff. I can't imagine what it's going to be like when those kids get to see all, the slug zombies and some of that stuff. That Battle Beast comic backflips is what's going to be happening in here. It says, not the most exciting package I've ever sent, but I'm sure I will get a few hours, moments of entertainment out of it. Yes, hours and hours, probably a few days at least. Thanks for being a great friend and a loyal channel supporter. Sorry about the chicken scramble when writing. Bagak, and it says, and it's got like an actual chicken picture on there. This is Bagak. Yeah, this was really, really cool. I mean, now that I'm sitting here trying to absorb all of it, there's just so much I keep forgetting, like, oh, this is that, and then I see something else and something else. So rest assured, I'm working on your package. I've definitely got some stuff I'm wanting to send to you. It's just a matter of putting it together and getting time to do it. I'm gonna start working on it today. This hopefully will just, you know, increase my enthusiasm to get you a package out there. So look for that very soon. Everybody else, check out Planet Bear Wagon, of course. I'll put the link right here if I'm able to. If not, check out the description. Of course, you know, remember everything here is happening on the assumption that it'll work. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Okay, hopefully you guys are still sticking around here. We're going a little bit long. Now I've got one more package since we are doing an awesome mail day, including the Planet Bear Wagon unboxing, unpackaging. I've got one more for you. It's a box about yay big, a little bit, kind of pretty close to what Travis sent, but a lot more filler, a lot less awesome, but still pretty cool. Got a receipt here. Some random paper, a bunch of styrofoam cubes. I didn't really know it was going to come like this, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, there we go. These are the figurines from Community, the Christmas episode. Recently they had a sale, and if you bought it just that day with a certain code that they had on Facebook, each of these normally goes for $12.95 a piece, and I think you can get the full set for like $100. Then they had it marked down to $50. If you use this code, you got the whole set for $19.95. There's another one. These are all kind of like a heavy type of sort of plastic, but sort of feels ceramic too. So I don't know if it's a heavy plastic or not. But there's Annie. These have the craziest packaging. Can't believe these are all like in styrofoam. Oh, this one's really, really cool. Here's the Jeff Community Christmas figure. So you guys definitely watch Community. I love that show. Absolutely love it. It's definitely my favorite thing on television at the moment. It's definitely the one thing I look forward to every week. Really bummed that this season Pierce left, but they're doing the show kind of without him. But there's the Pierce teddy bear. Let's see what we get here. There's another one. That one's kind of wobbly. There's another one. This one's really cool looking. Oh, and that's Brito. I guess I forgetting to say what they are. You guys probably know. And then a Troy. Is that it? Oh, and I probably did mention that. That's Duncan. Duncan there. Oh, and the Chang Snowman. I guess that's it. I didn't really know if that's how many was in the set, but apparently that is the set. So that's what I got. Of course, I'll show you guys again. That one. That one. I'm just going to go really quick. That's really funny. There's Duncan again. Try this way. And Annie, the ballerina. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome M.U.S.C.L.E day. Thanks again to Travis, Planet Bear Wagon. As always, it's so cool to be your friend and to get all the benefits from viewing your videos, but also just knowing you in general. I know that sounds really corny, but it's really cool that we finally got a chance to be friends. So I'm always thankful for everything you send me, and of course I've got something going your way as always. Everybody check out Planet Bear Wagon. Thanks again, and I will see you guys again hopefully soon. We'll see how this video setup kind of works and if it ever makes it to the internet. All right, take care guys. Bye.